It looks very special. Can you talk us through what that experience is like?
Yeah, so just as a nation of Fiji, we're very spiritual, and our faith is a big part of who we are. So we've got a traveling pastor that travels with us every time we're in camp, and it's just one of the songs that we sing as part of our devotion, which we have 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's the last thing we do before we go to bed, just before dinner. It's something that has been built on from the boys that represented us before in previous years, and it's something that really brings us together as a sense of unity. We really come together in a short amount of time, real close in our devotions.
Sounds really good too. Much practice?
I think there's a little bit of practice. The boys have been practicing, honestly, from when we first started, but it sounds a lot better now. But it's just I think everyone really buying into it. When the pastor speaks, and he shares his messages, everyone's all ears and really open to it, and they really have been applying it. So it's really good to see everyone grow within the last 3 weeks we've been in camp.
And how happy are you overall just with the build up ahead of tomorrow night's game?
It's been awesome. It's a great opportunity, like representing Fiji. The boys are really excited. For me personally, it's the pinnacle of rugby league. It doesn't get any better than representing your home country and your country of heritage where your parents are from.
Is the team on track? Do you think that everything's clicking right, or a bit of work to do?
So there's always work to do. You never really reach your full potential in regards to football. You're always learning, whether it's off the young boys and the coaching stuff as well. But in saying that, we definitely have come leaps and bounds compared to our first training session in regards to the structure that the coaches have put in place. The boys are executing it a lot better and understanding the relationships between the player that's playing next to you and how the team can come together, and just the whole 17 coming together as one.
Nick talked about the NRL experience of some of the guys. I guess in that halves you've got quite a young guy, and Jared, who it's not his first position. How much responsibility is there on some of the experienced guys to help those guys come together?
I wouldn't say there's a lot, to be honest. We've got a squad of 24 and everyone's really buying in, so it makes it a lot easier. The senior boys are definitely contributing in regards to Haynes. You got Ash and a few of the other NRL boys, but in that sense, the young boys are really skillful. I've been surprised with what they've brought to training, the amount of skill and how their understanding of the game. So in that regard, it's actually been not too much, to be honest, but it's been really good. The boys have gelled together the last 3 weeks, and honestly, just looking really excited to play tomorrow night.
Obviously, important to start off the World Cup with a good performance.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that's everyone's focus. You definitely want to win your first game, otherwise you're sort of playing catch up after that. So, that's the way we've been preparing. The last 3 weeks we can't look past this game. We know that we're in for a big game in our USA, and the boys are preparing for a physical match.
Have a few of the young bucks been putting some moves on you as a training?
They have, to be honest, a few dummies and that, but it's good for us. It makes you better players. You'd rather be making those mistakes at training than on the field.
We just said to Mick before, so the probe into the NRL match fixing came out this morning. And just from a player's perspective, is enough being done to keep those sort of, I guess, people less desirables in the game out of the game?
Well, I never knew that was happening. I haven't really.
So no one's been charged, but there was. It's been revealed that there are underworld figures that have been trying to, I suppose, influence betting and that sort of thing through players.
I think there's enough being done, 100%. I think that's why we've kept it out of the game. For me personally, they don't really give you opportunity. It's pretty simple in black and white. If you bet, you're pretty much out of the game. So, from my personal point of view, like all the players that I'm being involved in or ever involved, it's never crossed anyone's mind.
Actually, I would ask you one more just about the footy. We saw Jared kicking out to Vunivalu out there. How good of a combination do you think that can be during this cup?
Yeah, it's definitely. I think the X factor we have in the back of our trick book in regards to last plays. He definitely shows it in the NRL when he gets up in the sky. So we want to give him as much opportunities as we can on the weekend and for the rest of our matches.
Not bad winger on the other side though as well.
Yeah, he goes all right. In saying that, they're both options. They both got NRL experience, and two young kids that are just ripping in and ready to represent their nation.
How brutal do you think the forward contest is going to be? You boys want to send a message, I suppose?
Yeah, we obviously do, and it's no secret that the USA people want to be doing that as well. And we've got a good forward pack here, but so do USA. So we have to respect that as well. So, but in saying that, we're really focusing on our job and what we can do collectively as a 17. Like I said, what the coaches have put in place, the structure, and we're looking to execute that tomorrow.
I felt sorry for the tackling bags out there every time I saw Ashton. Oh man, how scary is he when he's in full swing?
Yeah, mate, he's a scary human being. Well, that's Ashton. He's he's been that same player since I've ever known him, mate. He's the first one on the field and the last one to leave. Very professional in how he carries himself, and definitely wears his heart on his sleeve.
Thanks, guys. Cheers, Kev.